We are set for Game 3 in this Eastern Conference Round 1 contest. It's been a lopsided 2-0 series, but that might change tonight. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Now here's Young. Pass to Collins. Fades away. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Brown passes to Horford. That shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Murray. Collins with a screen on Brown. Murray up top, defended by Brown. Murray, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Smart outside. Horford finds Tatum. Pass to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Williams a screen on Young. Smart passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Young. Collins with a screen on Smart. Young misses.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Tatum against Hunter. Here's Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Smart against Young. Here's Collins. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Now here's Murray. Collins finds Young. There's the triple. Drills it from deep.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Smart passes to Tatum. The three is up. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks leading. Pass to Young. Collins with a screen on Brown. Young from long range. Rebound Boston. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Murray. Williams a screen on Murray. Here's Brown. Out to Horford. There's Tatum with the three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Young, the pass to Collins. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Young. From deep. He can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Brown with it, and it's Young picking him up. Brown passes to Smart. Outside, Williams. Screen by Horford. Here's Tatum. Tatum with another miss. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Hunter against Tatum. Hunter passes to Collins. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Boston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
And Collins with the slam.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
And Boston calls time here. Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Collins. Bay, he's checked in for Hunter. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. And here's White. Pass to Hauser to stop the drought. Here's Williams. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
2 seconds.
One falls.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And Williams drops them both. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Bay. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Muscala, screen on Young. White, the pass to Muscala. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
White against Young. Shoots over White. Young can't hit. Here's Hauser. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From outside, off the mark. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front, up 1. And we'll be back right after this. Welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
The Celtics with the lead. Pass to White. Williams on the wing. Back to White. Here's Brogdon. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, "People need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it." Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Muscala, no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Bay. Some solid defense from Williams.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Down low. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Murray. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, "I'm going to attack."
Here's Hauser. No good from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Murray. Bay against Muscala. Bay passes to Bogdanovich. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great court vision at all times. Runs the pick and roll well and is shifty in the paint.
Now here's Brogdon. White for 3. And Bay pulls it down. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
And it's tied up with that one. So for the Hawks, Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Bay. And Hunter's subbed in for Bogdanovich. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Boston's shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Smart finds Williams. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Up top, Brown. Defended by Griffin. 4 on the clock. Brown passes to Horford. 3-pointer, no good. And for Atlanta, they're shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Man, you love how Collins has developed his game offensively. More moves inside, more range, and more confidence.
Now here's Tatum. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Trae Young, he's checked in for Murray. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Horford, a screen on Hunter. Here's Tatum. It's on target from the high post.
Well, Jason Tatum, a 3-level scorer, gets to the mid-range jumper. It's good.
Collins outside. Back to Young. Five on the clock. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Young's got 5 now.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Williams, a screen on Young. Here's Smart. Pass to Williams. And that one's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Capella. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Griffin. Offensive rebound. Soft touch off the glass.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now here's Smart. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Horford can't hit.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Young against Smart. Kicks it out to Collins. Fires the 3. Tatum pulls it in. Boston trailing. Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Capella finds Hunter. Second shot opportunity. Capella can't get it to go. Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Williams. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, these teams are...
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Celtics out in front, up 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for the Boston Celtics.
Playoff atmosphere, hostile environment, man. They're handling the pressure, putting themselves in a good spot to win.
Hard to focus with thousands of fans screaming at you. They've stayed in it. They've stayed confident. Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. They find themselves down 2-0. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Boy, you got to like what Robert Williams has done in this game.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Hunter against Tatum. Pass to Brown. Let's go with a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Smart uses the glass on the layup. Smart has got his first points of the game.
How about Marcus Smart? Keeps his balance even with the defense in his grill. That is really nicely done.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Brown. Collins passes to Young. Capella screen on Smart. Hunter on the wing. Back to Collins. Young from long range. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Now here's Horford. Fires for 3. And it's Tatum missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Young from long range. And it's Young again missing. Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
The free throw drops for Williams. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. And Williams drops them both. So it's Atlanta now. 6-point game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Murray finds Hunter. Young against Smart. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Young. Young missing again.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Smart passes to Horford. Screen by Horford. Rebound Atlanta. Young with it. He's got 7. Collins right side. Pass to Murray. Trying to get back on track. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Tatum passes to Williams. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, the whole vibe is an unselfish nature with this team, and Jason Tatum being a part of that. Pretty pass.
Now here's Young. Good. Young's got 9.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. So for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for John Collins. Bay comes in for Hunter, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Trae Young. Some changes for Boston. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. White against Murray. Williams a screen on Murray. The kick out to Williams. Here's Hauser. Boston again missing.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's a Kongwu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops from Murray. And Murray drops them both. The Celtics with the lead. Now Brogdon. Pass to White. And here is Williams. Drilled from 11 feet out. Williams has got 6 points.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Now here's Brogdon. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Bay against White. Pass to Muscala. Outside, Williams. 5 to shoot. From the arc. And he can't get that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter here. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's Hauser. Launches it. And Bay pulls it down. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Bogdanovich, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Outside White. Here's Hauser. Boston, no good that time either. And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Pass to Bogdanovich. Screen by Capella. Bogdanovich, no good. The Celtics shooting 36% for the game. Not great. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Hunter. And the layup is good off the glass. Hunter's got his first bucket in this one.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
They grab their own miss. Here's Pritchard. Right side Brown. Jacks up a three. Here's Williams. And finally they hit one. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Outside Young. From the left block. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
Outside Brown. Williams a screen on Bogdanovich. Brown.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Brown against Bogdanovich. Now here's Young. And here's Collins for 3. Rebound Boston. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Smart. Tatum from long range. Sinks the tray. And now it's a 9-point Boston lead.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And here's Young. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Collins. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep three-point range. Offensive board. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt. Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Brown against Bogdanovich. Now here's Williams. Tightly guarded. Smart finds Brown. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Smart with the bucket.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Young. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Horford outside. And here's Brown for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They trail by 16. 1:56 left in the 4th quarter. Hawks making a change here. Murray's checked in. .156 left in the fourth. Here's Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
The more aggressive Young is, the better he plays, creating a trip to the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And the other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
And both free throws good for Young. Here's Smart. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Hunter against Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
First free throw is good.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Murray. There's Young with the 3. No good that time. And Boston going the other way now.
And that'll wrap up game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important game 4 for the Celtics.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Robert Williams.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And Boston has possession. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. And here's Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Horford. Here's Brown. And Young pulls it down. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The 11-footer. No good off the glass. Young against Tatum. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Robert Williams.